Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a small project to do, and that is creating a mount for my spare tire on my little utility trailer. So I always tend to want to cut everything at a 45-degree angle when it comes to joining two pieces of metal together at a 90-degree angle. I just really hate cutting out sheet metal to cap the ends, and when I can cut at a 45-degree angle, two 45-degree angles to make a 90-degree angle, I can pretty much always avoid having to put any caps on the ends of the tubing that I weld together. So that's one reason why I always do 45s. That's why you always see that in my channel. Since this is a brand new saw, I want to make sure that 45 degrees on the gauge is actually true to 45 degrees with my square. So it is. It's got a pretty accurate gauge right out of the box. Of course, it probably should. All right, so I do need one flat edge to weld to the trailer. And then I need to come out at about I'm gonna go 3 7/8 because it needs to be just shy of 4 inches. And then it needs to be cut at a 45 from that mark. All right, might as well make our 10-inch section here now. All right, and our 45-degree cut. Well, I don't know what I did, but I guess I forgot to hit record or something, but there's our 10-inch 45-degree cut piece on both sides. All right, I just want to get rid of these little burrs at the end here. Honestly, that is probably some of the nicest fit up I've ever had. Really, really close gaps. As far as I can tell, probably perfectly 45 degrees. Yeah, man, that's good. That's a sharp saw. No pun intended. All right, I've got 2 holes here that need to be drilled. Now, they're kind of hard to see because of the rust, but they are there. And I'm going to run these 1/2-inch bolts through them, and then I'm just going to tack them to the back side. They'll go through like this, and they'll be tacked in just to hold them there, and then these bolts will run through the wheel. Well, this is definitely not the best setup here, but I'm going to start with a 3/8-inch drill bit, and then I'll go get a step bit after I drill both of these holes, and then make it just a step over 1/2 inch, just to make sure that there's a little bit of wiggle room. These little Harbor Freight oil cans, I did a review on them a long time ago. They're awesome. They always work every time I pull them out. I use this one for used motor oil as a drilling lube. All right, I think I'm just gonna drill it to 1/2 inch, and then I'll fit the bolts and see if they fit in the wheel, and then I'll drill it out to 9/16 if I need a little wiggle room. I have a feeling they're going to be a little bit too tight, just as they are. I'm going to go to 9/16 of an inch anyway. So basically the fabbed up piece here is going to sit on the trailer. These two bolts will run through the wheel here, and they'll be bolted to the wheel, just like that. Fits pretty good. We'll just weld this thing to the side of the trailer. There's a perfect 2-inch piece of flat bar. I can weld it right to. So here's the thing real quick, I'm just gonna tack it because if the bolts are too short, then I'm not gonna be able to pull them out, and I'll have to cut all the welds off and everything, and then just waste a bunch of time doing that. So I'm just gonna tack it right off the bat. I think I'm gonna have to go get longer bolts. All right, so I did have to end up breaking it off. I put the longer bolts in. I'm sure these are gonna be long enough and do the job. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. I'm gonna weld them all the way around now. Well, the truth about fabricating is that everything takes way longer than it should, at least for me. I did not weld together the most complicated little fabrication job here whatsoever. Very, very simple, but yet it still took probably 3 hours combined, everything all said and done. It just takes way too long to do any kind of metalworking, but it's worth it because I can build and fix my own things. Anyway, I won't get blabbing too much. Everyone, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, And if you're not a subscriber, go down and click subscribe. I think it's on that side. And then, as always, I hope to see you in the next video.